a KQED television production.
Of like sort of old Fisherman's Wharf. It reminds me of old San Francisco, and that's...
You'd be a little like Jean Valjean with the teeth or whatever.
And worth the calories, the cholesterol, and the heart attack you might have.
It was like an adventure, you know? It felt like you're kind of putting on your miner's helmet.
It reminds me of oatmeal with a touch of wet dog.
I did. Inhale.
I always tell people when they say sommelier, you say it sommelier, so som-el-yay.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by
WineLuxury.com. From laptop to cell phone, Wine Luxury provides a fresh perspective into new Epicurean experiences. Wine and Dine magazine features personalities and connects people with local restaurants and wineries. Learn about wines featured on Check Please Bay Area and Wine Luxury's events and membership program. WineLuxury.com, celebrating the wine lifestyle. IRG has thousands of natural stone surfaces, all in stock today. IRG, online at marblecompany.com. Bay Area Subaru dealers. Opportunities to test drive the all-new 2014 Subaru Forester are available at local Subaru dealers. A whole lot to love. Subaru.com. Donate your car to KQED's Vehicle Donation Program to help raise funds for quality public media. Powered by Cars.
Hi, I'm Leslie Sbrocco. Welcome to Check Please Bay Area, the show where regular Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. Now we have 3 guests, and each one recommends one of their favorite spots, and the other 2 go check them out to see what they think. This week, food photographer Nicole Quihuis plans her weekends around friends and feasting. It's the latest and greatest dining destinations that get her fired up, so she shoots from one hotspot to another. And stay-at-home mom Jennifer Liebeck keeps busy running around after her little one. That's just practice for the 3-minute walk to her favorite restaurant, where she finds 5-star service, inspired Italian cuisine, and unforgettable wine. And Olympic champion Brian Boitano skates and now cooks for a living too. He has fond memories of family dinners at his favorite place on the wharf in San Francisco. Opened in 1946 with a small counter and 6 stools, it's now 3 times the size, but it's still owned by the same family and still serving up fresh seafood. You'll find it all at Pompei's Grotto.
Our philosophy is to serve the freshest, best quality seafood we can, but to keep it at an affordable price. I'm Nancy Pompei Conyers, and the name of my restaurant is Pompei's Grotto. My mother and father opened Pompei's Grotto in 1946. My grandfather, my father's father, was a fisherman. When he retired, he kind of ran the crab stand out front, and we've kept this going in the family.
My name is Vincenzo, and everything I do here is fresh. Everything is cooked to order. Every day I go to the fish market. Every day I'm just a little bit for the day. I love pasta, but I have to make sure that the pasta that I like is got to be for Americans also. So we prepare pastas for Italians that the Americans wouldn't have to eat. It will be like garlic and oil. They will be very powerful. They have like a lot of spices. For Italian tourists, I have an Italian menu because I know exactly how they will eat.
Being in Fisherman's Wharf, most of our customers are tourists, but we have a very loyal local clientele. We're kind of known as the place where the locals eat. I think my grandfather would be tickled by all this, and I know he would be so very proud.
Talk to me about this restaurant because you have a rich sort of family history there, don't you?
Huge. I mean, my parents used to date there when they first met in San Francisco, so it's like nostalgia for me.
Right.
And they used to bring all the kids there, pile them in the car when we moved to the South Bay, bring up to San Francisco, and we would eat at Pompei. So it's got a real special place in my heart because it was, honestly, it's probably my mom and dad's favorite restaurant in San Francisco.
And is there a special dish that you have that you get every time you go?
You know what? I cook 4 or 5 times a week when I'm home, so sometimes I just don't get to the grocery store and I don't feel like cooking. I just want something that's well prepared, fresh, and it doesn't break the calorie bubble that some restaurant foods do with hidden calories. So I just get a simple piece of grilled fish, has a nice vegetable on the side, and a potato. And that's usually how I roll when I go into the restaurant. And they got tons of sourdough bread, which is really, really amazing.
And clam chowder. I mean, we often have discussions on this show about clam chowder.
I don't order clam chowder when I go to restaurants. I ordered it specifically because I thought, this has got to be something extraordinary because it's on the wharf. I would have liked it a little bit thicker, but I like thickening it by pureeing the potato in it to make it thick rather than add cream. But it was tasty. It was what I expected.
I had the Manhattan clam chowder.
Right.
I've never had that before. And
Yeah,
so I liked it.
actually.
I liked it. It was fresh. It was like, it's almost like a vegetable soup. And I really like the tomato broth as well. So it's, I wanted to try something outside of the box, what I usually don't order. And I liked it. I liked it.
And then you get the classic wedge salad, right?
Oh, it's great, actually.
I
there's
love
nothing
those
better than
wedge
the
salads.
wedge.
It was so fresh,
Yeah.
crisp bacon.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite things. I
Yeah.
know that sounds silly because it
No,
was a
it
salad,
doesn't.
but it was great.
I had the sole sandwich. I'm a big fan, and I hate to admit this out loud, but I haven't eaten there in a really long time, of McDonald's, the fish fillet. So if I can find somebody to replicate it in more of a gourmet style, I'm all about it. So I was going for the sole sandwich for that reason. The tartar sauce, the fresh grilled bread from down the way, and it was lightly breaded, but I found the breading a little bit bland. And the one thing is that the fish did taste fresh, but it was a disservice to the sole to have it breaded in something so bland, and the tartar sauce was a little bit on the sweeter side. But I just wanted to try it to see if I could find a place to have that gourmet fish fillet.
I had crab cake appetizers, and I love crab cakes. The positive I'll say is that there was tons of fresh lump crab. The negative was it kind of seemed melted and mushy, which I didn't love, but it was fresh. I then had the fisherman's stew, and I love that kind of thing.
Which is their signature dish.
I love just diving into a bowl of seafood, and I was disappointed. Unfortunately,
So what were you disappointed? I got the fisherman's stew as well. One of the times that I went.
I
there.
was waiting for this exuberant burst of tomato and garlic and basil from the sauce as it was described on the menu, and it wasn't there. There was a lack of that flavor. I was sad.
Brian, how
We don't like
how
you
are
to
you
be
going to make
sad.
Jennifer happy?
I know.
When you've had the fisherman's stew, because obviously you've had it over the years, what do you find about the fisherman's stew?
I actually ordered it on this last trip
Right.
Because usually, like I say, I stick with the clean, just
Piece
the
of
fillet
fish
of
and-
fish. Yeah, and I had the fisherman's too, and I thought the broth was really good, really tasty. I liked the fish in it. I mean, it was good.
Actually
So
was very clean.
Yeah.
To your point of wanting something super clean, I guess I was looking for a little bit
pungent.
stronger. Exactly, more pungent.
Let's talk about the owners, because they've had this place, the Pompei family, for a
amazing.
long time.
Yeah.
And it really is a family-owned place.
You know, it
they're
is.
in the
And
kitchen, they're in the front of the house.
You know, it's got this old Fisherman's Wharf charm. It's like red and white checkered tablecloths. It reminds me of old San Francisco, and I like that.
The staff and the family members that were there, they were amazing. I wanted to love what I ordered because of them.
Right.
The ambiance, it was exactly how you described it. It does have a nostalgic feel. You walk in and you know that this is family owned.
Right.
And for that, I enjoyed it.
And what about drinks?
I had a bottle of Vermentino. Because I'm Ligurian, and
of
Ligurian.
course, you need a little Vermentino.
Exactly.
The crisp white wine.
You can't go. You know, it's drinkable. It's drinkable stuff.
Well, and I
there.
like that you said I had a bottle of Vermentino. My guests have no idea what he had, but I had a bottle of Vermentino.
Exactly.
All right, Brian, this is your spot. Wrap it up for us.
All right. So clean, well prepared, fresh, tons of gooey sourdough bread, and old Fisherman's Wharf charm. That's what I see.
And Nicole.
I don't ever feel the need to go back down there. I would say that it's the restaurant that has the most variety of fresh fish that I've seen in the San Francisco Bay Area, as far as my knowledge goes. But it's it's in an area that's very touristy. I wouldn't typically go down there. There's loads of fantastic restaurants in the city that I prefer to explore.
Okay, and Jennifer.
It was a welcoming environment, especially when you bring a baby and he threw food all over the floor. They could care less. Unfortunately, I was disappointed with the food.
All right, if you would like to try Pompei's Grotto, it's on Jefferson at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and the telephone number is 415-776-9265. It's open every day for lunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $30. With food like Mama used to make, Nicole's pick hits the spot. Casual and satisfying, the fried chicken and made-from-scratch goodies transport you to the South. So take a sip of the sweet tea found on Coleman Avenue in Santa Clara at Lillie Mae's House of Soul Food.
Soul food is what we call food from the soul. And soul food is comfort food. There is no set amount of ingredients. We just throw it in until it tastes good. My name is Rhonda Manning, and I'm the owner of Lillie Mae's House of Soul Food. My grandmother, Lillie Mae, was a chef in Oklahoma for over 30 years for the school district, and she would cook things like mac and cheese, fried chicken, yams, collard greens, cornbread, and we'd sit down at tables at school and pass food around just like we're at home, like home cooking. Chicken and waffles, a lot of people think, does this really go? But if you eat chicken and waffles, to have that salt taste and that sugar taste from the syrup is delicious. I have my sister that works here on the weekends. I have my daughter who works on the line. I have my brother outside on the barbecue pit. We all just make it a family thing, and I bring any other family in as we need them. I want my diners to come here and feel like they're at home, like they're at grandma's house, where you just sit down and you can dine inside of Lillie Mae's living room and just kick back and relax. Only thing I don't have is a bed, so I tell my customers, don't get too full because I don't have a bed that you can lay in.
At Lillie Mae's House of Soul Food, we are blessed.
All right, this is a family-owned establishment, again, like we had with Pompei's Grotto.
It's got a really great following, and it's got some of the best fried chicken I've ever had.
And what makes you a fried chicken aficionado? Is this something
well,
that you,
it's also,
right?
I guess
I don't know,
maybe,
she doesn't strike me as
okay.
a real Southern, Southern Belle or something.
It's the only place I'll eat fried chicken because the skin doesn't have any fat underneath it. The skin is like crackling. It's crispy, it's juicy, it's tender, and topped on top of a waffle, which is typically what I get, chicken and waffles.
Did you have chicken and waffles, Jennifer?
I didn't have the waffles, but I had the chicken, and I was really pleasantly surprised with this whole experience I had. You know, it was a 45-minute drive for me from the city, and once I got there, sat down. I actually went on Sunday for the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Well, there you
so
go.
I had a blast.
Good call.
No, it was great. I had the fried chicken. I had barbecued ribs. I had catfish. I had mac and cheese. It was great. It was comforting. You could tell that the family owned it, and there was pride in the recipes and seeing you enjoy it. And I loved it. You know, I am not a fried chicken aficionado. I don't eat it often, but it was fantastic. The outside, you know, had a nice salt and pepper flavoring to it. The inside was just moist, I mean, melt in your mouth chicken. It was fantastic, perfectly cooked.
Brian Boitano, you're being a little quiet over there. No skating off into the sunset yet.
It wasn't a clean meal, huh?
I had, no, it wasn't the clean meal. I had such a bad experience trying to get a reservation there that I didn't care if it was French Laundry of barbecue because I was so over it. I went on the website, reservations accepted, and so I had 6
I've never
emails.
made reservations.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
just
wait.
walked
Hear me
in.
out. Hear me out. I didn't realize it was one of the places where you go up and order
Self-serve.
at the counter.
I didn't even think about making a reservation.
and then I didn't get the chicken and waffles. I got the brisket and the sausage. The sausage, it wasn't what I was expecting. It was sort of between a hot dog and a chorizo. And then the brisket, it had like, it wasn't like the shredded brisket, like large piles. It was like all the bottom little pieces just mixed in with the sausage. I gotta say though that the hush puppies are fantastic, and the cornbread, those are amazing.
Cornbread was so good.
The hush puppies are like little miniature, really beefy crust on the outside, so it's like an apple fritter on the outside, and then the inside is really tender, and it has chunks of whole kernels of corn in it, and those are really good. And the other thing that I really liked was the sweet potato fries, because it was dusted with a little sugar, and so it's the salt and sugar mix. That was a sweet. But then my sister had the ribs, and I had one of the ribs, and it was hard as a rock. I mean, I was like pulling it.
Yeah, some of the ribs I had were like that. Some of them were juicy, and I liked the taste of the barbecue sauce, but it was 50-50.
On my first trip there, I think I tried one of just about everything.
Yeah.
And then I honed in on the chicken and waffles.
I wish
the
I would've
chicken
known
was
that.
so good.
You got it, yeah.
And the
get
mac and cheese.
Yeah, the
Can
mac
we
and
talk
cheese
about
is
that?
super
'Cause
creamy.
it was
Absolutely.
Was it?
Super
amazing.
creamy.
I mean, creamy goodness. It brought me back to being 10 years old. It had that crisp top layer, but then you dig in and it's the melted cheesy goodness with the soft macaroni, and you could just eat it all day long. You know, everybody wants that crispy part, you know, on the top, and every spoonful had that.
All right, and they're known for their sweet tea.
Yes, I like my tea sweet.
Do you?
Yeah, and
Is
they
it
also have
cold or
Kool-Aid
hot?
right up there by the cash register. Which I
Kool-Aid?
love. Great Kool-Aid.
I tried the Kool-Aid mimosa because they talked
I
about it
would've
on
tried
their
that.
website.
Oh, God.
It's a little sweet. I mean, a lot.
I've never
heard of
I
Kool-Aid
had
mimosa.
2 sips. It was interesting. I think if I was in college, I'd probably love it.
All right, now we can talk about peach cobbler.
There's dumplings in them.
That sounds,
and
that
gooey,
does sound
and
good.
everything's
gooey little
warm.
nuggets of
It was so
saturated
good.
dough. I was like, what is this? And then with a little dollop of cream on top, the stewed peaches, the syrup. Oh, God.
All right, this is your restaurant. Give us a quick summary.
You're my go-to for comfort soul food. And like Lillie Mae says, our food is so good.
All right, Brian?
Well, the Hush Puppies were fantastic. The sweet potato fries. I think it's a great place to go before a Sharks game or if you have kids. But for me, the food didn't add up.
All right, and Jennifer?
Pleasantly surprised by this spot. Great food, great value. Might not go back again because it's far, but I would recommend it to people that live nearby.
All right, if you would like to try Lillie Mae's House of Soul Food, it's on Coleman Avenue at Brokaw in Santa Clara. The telephone number is 408-227-7685. It's open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday and brunch on Sunday. The average tab for dinner without drinks is around $20. The year, 1976. The place, Paris, France. In the shot heard around the wine world, 2 upstart Napa Valley wineries, Stag's Leap Wine Cellars and Chateau Montelena, bested France's famed Reds of Bordeaux and Whites of Burgundy. Mon Dieu! It was the start of Napa Valley's modern era and its ascendancy to the throne of American wine. Contrary to its huge reputation on the global stage, Napa Valley is physically pretty small. Only about 30 miles long and 5 miles wide, it's rimmed by the Mayacamas and Vaca mountain ranges, helping to keep the climate warm and contributing to perfect soils for big reds like Cabernet Sauvignon. 2 of my personal favorites are wines from both the Stag's Leap district and Rutherford areas. They produce reds of complexity and power. To the south, the cool breezes of San Pablo Bay sweep across Carneros, helping to make it one of the premier areas to grow Chardonnay and Pinot Noir for both still and world-class sparkling wine. Don't miss sipping succulent Sauvignon Blancs either, often called Fumé Blanc, while raising your glass to the legacy of Napa. Long live the king. Cheers. The name of Jennifer's pick translates to the people and Senate of Rome. It was the emblem of the Roman Empire, so you guessed it, it's Italian. It's small, intimate even, and has cozy close tables, a tiny open kitchen, and a bustling vibe. It's on Fillmore in San Francisco, and it's called SPQR.
I'm Shelley Lindgren. I'm co-owner and wine director of SPQR.
And I'm Matthew Acarino, executive chef of SPQR.
We're a very local neighborhood establishment, and all the hills here in San Francisco, you get your little pockets of neighborhoods, and a lot of our customers walk down and walk home, which is always convenient when we're offering 30 wines by the glass.
What I love most about Italian food is my sort of nostalgia, because it is my heritage, and actually still have family there. I had a catastrophic injury when I was in my early teens and was laid up in bed for quite a long time and had to learn to walk again. I was already interested in food, and during that period of time, I got more interested in food. I put everything that I am onto the plate when I cook. And that, to me, is what makes everything here so intensely personal in terms of the conception or the sourcing. It really encompasses everything that I am as a person. I love my customers and I love cooking for my customers, but the reality is I'm really cooking for myself. I'm cooking the food that I think tastes delicious, and I want to share, desperately want to share that with everyone else.
We're always amazed at what great customers we have, and that's why we're in this business, to make people happy.
When I first got to SPQR, it's an open kitchen, which is something I had never done before. I don't know if I could walk away from that now, because the ability to see the same faces come through the door over and over again, to be able to connect with your people that come to see you, is something, it's one of the great joys of being a chef.
Okay, Jennifer, let's talk Italian food and SPQR. How did you discover this spot?
It's actually a neighborhood spot for me. I live about 3 minutes away walking, but I had gone there when I lived down in the marina. My husband actually discovered it and raved about it. He would go with clients, and I was like, all right, I gotta go. Finally went, and I fell in love with it. I honestly feel like I've been on a culinary adventure every time. The menu is changing with seasonal ingredients. The homemade pastas are just to die for, and the Italian wine list is
wine
just
list,
different.
I have to admit, is one of the most remarkable in the city. Shelley organizes the wine list by roads in Italy. It's really a beautiful, maybe a little esoteric, you know, but you can
the wines are her baby, and you can tell.
And even if you don't recognize things on the list, she'll walk you through, and the pricing is very affordable. It's
you
really
can do taste, you can do half glass, bottle.
I love that half glass.
It works for people.
Did you have wine when you went,
I did.
Brian?
I had a bottle of Vermentino. I wanted to stick with the same thing. I did, and it was fantastic.
We're going to get you
I'm Ligurian. They have Vermentino wine in Liguria.
That's right. We'll get you drinking something else. And what did you have? What do you normally get when you go, Jennifer?
The chopped liver is amazing. It is not your grandmother's chopped liver. It is moussey and delicious. And they change up the marmalade. Sometimes there's a balsamic vinegar mixed in there. It is so good and worth the calories, the cholesterol, and the heart attack you might have. But
again, we'll just go
I can't wait to go back.
We also had the salmon crudo, which I had not had there, and it was great. Beautiful quality fish, buttery to taste, and there was this onion creme fraiche that was great, and these potato onion pancakes that I wanted a whole plate of. Addicting.
And it's very everything is plated very
beautifully.
Yeah, it's an eclectic menu in my opinion. In a good way. It's
perfect
Italian, but there's a French flair to it in the way it's plated.
But it's still not pretentious either.
What did you start with, Brian?
I started with the Caesar salad, which was really good, and the Caesar salad was good.
Time too.
The greens, what are the greens?
Fava beans.
Fava beans. Fava beans. Yeah, I know. I'm like trying to remember all the things. They were fava. Yeah, and it had. I mean, it was great because it had.
Because it's not your traditional Caesar.
No, it's not your traditional, and I love the beefiness of the fava greens.
Yeah, they can take
it was
something
just outside of the box. It was dressed perfectly, and it had the egg, and it had these buttery croutons.
And the cheese crisps.
Yeah, and the cheese crisps were really good.
Let's talk pasta because fresh pasta,
Oh,
signature
yeah.
pasta.
I think this is where they really separate themselves. I actually ordered 2 pasta meals, and so one had sea urchin in it, and it was a smoked pasta, and the other one was a black mushroom pasta. And I wanted to order pastas because by talking to the waiter, they're handmade pastas, and I really think that they use innovative ingredients. Homemade, it's just fresh. So why not order pasta?
All of the flavors so
it's
well.
Great.
The texture.
It's so unusual too.
Yes. I had the chocolate pasta with the
good with the
black truffle butter and the pecorino tartufo. Oh my God.
Yeah,
and what wine did you have with that?
We stuck with the same wine. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I left my notes on the table.
Don't worry about it as long as you were drinking wine.
Oh yeah, it was the same one. It was a red. It paired all the way through. It was beautiful, and it was perfect for tasting, again, between 2 people.
And what did you, when you go get the pastas?
We had the duck lasagna. I don't typically like duck. My husband ordered it. I said, okay, fine. And I couldn't stop eating it. There was about 26 layers, so it was half lasagna, half duck and cheese mixture with amazing mushrooms on top, a duck heart puree. I mean, it was
so many elements
fantastic
to the dish, so many
and beautiful.
layers
That is
of
so
flavor.
sexy.
It
that
is.
Was just
I almost didn't want to break into it, but it was fantastic. And like I said, I don't typically like duck, and I loved it.
We do have to mention desserts a little bit because their tiramisu is a bit different than maybe some other folks.
Yes, because it's deconstructed. Did you have it?
I didn't. I had the bread pudding.
I had cheese for dessert.
You had
8
cheese.
different types of cheeses, all from hard to soft, from stinky to mild, and they were all very good. And there was some candied nuts and some caraway seed pound cake. And again, the wine paired very nicely with it. It was delicious.
Did you feel like you got good value?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
For the experience from start to finish.
It's an experience.
It is an experience.
And each time it's different yet amazing. They know what they're talking about in terms of the ingredients on the menu, the wines, and they know how to go with your palate and what you like and make it work.
And very friendly, very friendly. Yeah, I noticed people sitting at the bar alone, and the chef was coming out and talking to them. It's a place that you don't feel weird going up and sitting at the bar alone.
All right, this is your spot, Jennifer. Give us a quick summary.
Unique, fresh menu, phenomenal homemade pastas, and unforgettable wines.
All right, Nicole.
I would definitely go back and highly recommend it. I knew that the person that picked this had an adventurous palate and a good sense of, a good knowledge of food. Very impressive.
Okay, and Brian?
It meets my criteria for a great night out. It's friendly people, knowledgeable wait staff, a delicious food, and a great ambiance.
All right, if you would like to try SPQR, it's on Fillmore between Pine and Bush in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-771-7779. It's open for dinner every day with brunch on the weekends. Reservations are recommended, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $50. So I want to thank my fabulous guests on this week's show. Brian Boitano, who steps back in time for the simply prepared fish at his pick of Pompei's Grotto. And Nicole Quihuis and Lillie Mae's House of Soul Food converted her to the chicken and waffles gal she is today. Lastly, Jennifer Liebig and SPQR, the place that meets her expectations and more time and time again. So don't forget that you can go to our website at kqed.org to add your comments on today's episode. You'll find more details on all the restaurants featured, and you can download or watch a whole show. It's where you'll find my notes on the wines we're drinking today, including a Continuum fabulous red blend from Tim Mondavi and family in Napa. You can also keep in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter. So don't forget to join us next time when 3 new guests will recommend their favorite spots right here on Check Please Bay Area. I'm Leslie Sbrocco, and I'll see you then. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
This show is available in high definition, on demand, and via podcast. For additional information on the restaurants featured, to comment, or to apply to be on the show, go to our website at kqed.org/checkplease. Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by
WineLuxury.com. From laptop to cell phone, Wine Luxury provides a fresh perspective into new Epicurean experiences. Wine and Dine magazine features personalities and connects people with local restaurants and wineries. Learn about wines featured on Check Please Bay Area and Wine Luxury's events and membership program. WineLuxury.com, celebrating the wine lifestyle. IRG has thousands of natural stone surfaces, all in stock today. IRG, online at marblecompany.com. Bay Area Subaru dealers. Opportunities to test drive the all-new 2014 Subaru Forester are available at local Subaru dealers. A whole lot to love. Subaru.com. Donate your car to KQED's Vehicle Donation Program to help raise funds for quality public media. Powered by Cars. A KQED television production.